Hey guys, I'm going to do an unpacking video and review for you today on my Jujubee BeTween. It is in the Zany Zinnias print, packed up as a work bag. I previously was using a Perfect Paisley Better Bee, which I also have a video on, and I do love that bag. However, I've stopped pumping. So I don't really need all that space anymore. I was using the extra space in the interior to help carry my pump and some extra things that I previously needed to bring to work, and I don't anymore. So I thought this was kind of a good option. I'd much rather carry a smaller bag if possible than, a bigger bag with a bunch of wasted space. And so far I'm really liking this bag. I am a critical care nurse, so the kind of stuff I bring to and from work is going to be, a little different than somebody that has just a normal desk job, but you can still sort of apply some of these organizational techniques to your bag, and if not, maybe it'll just inspire you, if you are a nurse, to use a Jujubee as a work bag. So if you're not familiar with the BeTween, it's an older discontinued small boxy kind of diaper bag from Jujubee. You can still get them on like eBay, Craigslist, buy, sell, trade site on Facebook, all different kinds of places, just not from Jujubee. So there's like a front mommy pocket, a main zipped interior pocket. It does zip all the way down, a bottle pocket on either side. There is a messenger strap with a padded pad on the strap. My main complaint on this strap is that it is just so thin, but it's not bad, especially since you have the padded section here. And then you do have a change pad pocket in the back, and then another small compartment that zips about like 2 inches down or so. So I don't have anything in the change pad pocket. That's just kind of a catch-all for me if I had extra papers or something. I have my keys on the one side, and then my phone I sometimes carry in this bottle pocket. A lot of times it's in one of my scrub pockets. It just depends, but just to show you, my iPhone 6 does fit in here fine. In the front mommy pocket, which is nice and gusseted, I am freaking loving this setup. Okay, I have to carry a lot of stuff in my pockets at work, and then there's also just lots of random stuff I might need, not necessarily to carry around, but just to have at work, and I'm really, really, really liking this mommy pocket setup for that. I've been using this sunglass pocket to keep all my pens. I have to have different kinds of pens, a Sharpie, and a pen light, and all that fits in there, and they're easy to grab out. I always bring Tylenol and Advil to work, so I have a little space for that. This tiny little mesh pocket here, I have a couple chapsticks and hair ties, and then there's a tiny little travel deodorant, if I can get it out. The only bad thing about this pocket is fairly narrow for as long as it is. So a little travel deodorant and a couple more chapsticks in there. I won't get them all out. So that's awesome for that. And then in this, there's two mesh pockets here. In this front one, I have alcohol swabs and a calculator, which I usually carry in one of my pockets, and then my watch, just kind of tucked in there. And then on the other side, I have some hand lotion, a nice kind and just a smelly good kind, and a nail file. And that fits so fabulous in there. It's really easy for me to just grab out when I get to work, all the stuff I need. There also is this key leash. I don't really use it for anything in here. If I'm using this as a diaper bag, that's where I clip my wallet to. So that fits everything so nice in there. I really, really love that. Then in the main compartment, which does zip all the way down, and it is gusseted. And here's kind of the inside here. There's two mesh pockets in the back, a long zip pocket, and this little elastic band. The elastic band, I have this pouch here I got from Target for like $2, and it just has pads and tampons in it. I like to carry a lot because well, I like to be prepared for one, and a lot of times I've encountered so many times people at work just not having one, and so I like to have it for other people as well. My nurse's stethoscope tucked in there. In the bottom, I always like to keep an umbrella in case it's raining, because I do have to park in a parking garage that's a little ways away from the hospital. In this mesh pocket here, I just have a bunch of like reference books and cards that fit in there nicely. And then the other mesh pocket, I have a charger for my phone, just in case I don't want it to run out of batteries since I have kids. And then a bunch of just extra lanyards in case mine breaks, since carrying my badge around is super important. And then in this back zip pocket here is actually where I keep my wallet. That way it's just kind of out of the way, easier for somebody to grab if my bag were laying out and I don't have any room in the mommy pocket for it. And then in this little back area here, it's a pretty thin area. There's not a lot you can fit in here. There's 2 mesh pockets. I just have an extra scrub top in here just in case, since my job can be a little messy at times. I work, in a level 1 trauma center, so there's always a chance to get bodily fluids, and that's just nice to have in case I need to change tops real quick. And that's it. I'm really liking this setup a lot. I don't have a ton of extra space for extra things, but I do have enough. There's not really ever much I carry extra. The only thing I am not liking about the bag is that it's compact, so it's not very tall. So if I had extra papers that I didn't want bent, it would be hard. I would have to like carry them by hand, because in order to fit in this pocket, like a standard sheet of paper is going to have to be folded, which actually I'll grab a piece of paper to show you. This is like an 8 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half. It'll fit in there nicely, but otherwise, it's going to be sticking out. And that's only an issue mainly for like education days that we have. A lot of times we end up with folders or just loose papers, and those aren't always things I want to fold. So I'm still debating whether I want to use this bag long term. I'm torn because I really, really, really like the setup of it, but there are times when it wouldn't be the best bag for me, and I don't want to have to keep switching bags with my work stuff. So we'll see, but for now I'm really liking this. So if you're a nurse especially, I think this is an awesome bag to use. And even any other kind of profession, if you're not carrying a lot of stuff and the stuff you're carrying is really small, like you don't need to carry laptop or folders or anything like that, this bag would be perfect for you. Though I bet you could easily fit, like an iPad in here or an iPad mini if that's all you needed to carry. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and thank you so much for watching.